What's up, guys? Fury TV here, and we're back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
So I'm disciplined to watching my cartoon.
Now I understand. It was like super confused.
Ivy completing King Queen of Hearts in the hijack. Sergei with 10-9 in the cutoffs does the same, and Michael is going to check the very garbage looking Ace-8 on the button. But it does have that all-important position. King 7-6, couple of clubs. Soiza with, well, backdoors. Sergei with the gut shot to the nuts, but Phil leads top pair. Queen kicker and backdoor hearts. And it is Michael Soiza who's going to snap at this when check turn. Seems reasonable. 6-7. The lowest cards in the deck suit the man who checked back more than the guys who limped in. And he has a lot of cards he can continue to barrel on. I bet just 70k has been called by Ivy. And Sergei, I thought about it for a moment. Maybe trying to snap an 8 off. Oh, gin card for Ivy. He checks, and decision for Soiza now, of course. He knows Phil can have a king when he check calls flop. He can also put him on some draws. The issue is, he has the ace of clubs and he has an 8, so he blocks the draws, waits Ivy back towards the pairs. And also, he's still ahead of those draws. So he does check back now, things get interesting. Third king on the board, Ivy with quads. Now, really hard to imagine Phil's got a 7 or a 6 from the hijack. He can have the case king for sure. Well, he goes for a big bet in the end, 300. Perhaps hoping that Soiza had a hand like 9s or 10s. Mr. Ivy got the aces. Limps in. Sam checks back king out of clubs. Rut-row. This could be a big one, Jeff. We got top set against the nut flush draw and a pair.
Action. Top set Ivy, no big deal. What a board though. I mean, I guess for Greenwood, you know, it's a little unlucky. He's got that pair flush draw. He's got to think, you know, against the set. This is like the worst hand he could be against. Even like ace queen, his 8 would be live, but
right.
Or you know, ace jack, he's got the whole shalada. But here, he's really just drawn to that flush. And for Ivy, a bit unlucky. Oh well, that actually now that is that's a sight you'd love to see if you're a Phil Ivey fan.
Quads for Ivy. Greenwood still with that nut flush draw. Remember, in this game, flush beats a house. So we can see Greenwood 0%, but he's going to think he's still doing okay in this
Gotta
one.
love it. Slip some rope, you know, in case some, I mean, just pretty special stuff here. This is, I mean, if flush runs out, if a club were to come, oh my goodness gracious, come on.
Wow, we have quads versus nut flush in short deck.
Wow. This is, honestly, I mean, is there any chance it doesn't?
Just goes in,
it's
right?
in. It's going in. How could it not go in?
If Ivy bets, Sam's going to raise, Ivy's going to jam.
This is insane. And Sam is thinking about Vegas and the Mirage, and this is the one that you don't get there. You're on your way and you don't get to in the door somehow. This is, I mean, there's just no other. I mean, it's just none. There's hand combination 1, right? All the other ones are houses.
Right.
But at the same time, yeah, I guess you might think Phil could have a lower flush, but a full.
Right.
You know that a full house doesn't beat
But
a.
but you're going to raise up here. You're going to
Get raised and you think maybe Phil has like the queen high
but
or whatever, and a flush. Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to like it when he gets jammed on.
He's probably. I don't even
But you
think
got
he
the king
thinks
flush.
long. Wow.
Obviously, you lose the 10-9 of clubs and you lose the aces. Those are the two hands you can lose to here.
And if you're Phil, you lose. Or
Same for Phil.
oh,
He
you lose
loses to the 10-9 of clubs and the king 10 of clubs. I mean,
no, king 10 of clubs, right? That's it.
sorry, yeah, king 10 of clubs only.
So there's one hand you lose if you're Phil, and
There's two if you're Sam.
yeah. So it's the biggest cooler you'll see, really.
Sam's going to feel sick, but he can't fold. Quads.
Wow.
Have some of that.
Wow. What a hand. I mean, this is a sick three-handed, 1 versus 2 stack in the biggest cooler you're going to see possible.
In February. Here comes Makita raising it up on the button to 10K. He'll meet some resistance.
Well,
in the form of
Bonomo
Justin
took a hand
Bonomo.
off.
Yeah,
so,
right.
He's
got to
back.
be back at it
He's
now.
back. The card distribution headed Bonomo's way here at the feature. There's no doubt about that.
Sizable 3-bet here to 50K.
Yeah, 5x.
The ace queen.
I think it's, you know, it's all about position. We're out of position in the small blind. We're hella deep. Let's size this thing up against Makita. Try and put him in the blender, right in the pressure cooker right away. And if we hit the streets, prepared to fight. King, queen suited. I don't think Makita is folding this pre. We just have to peel. We got to take a look at this flop in position.
Does indeed peel. 108,000 in the pot. Here comes ace, king, jack with 1 heart.
Yeah, a little love for everyone. Bonomo as the 3-better from the small blind. This favors him more than it does Makita. But I don't think Makita's one and done here.
Favors him both in theory and actuality. He flops top pair with his gut shot. Makita flops middle pair with his gut shot and backdoor flush draw. It's Bonomo leading for 60K. Keeping up that significant sizing. As he chooses not to down bet.
Yeah, this is where it gets real hairy for Makita. Yes, we're getting a nice price, but my goodness, look at the size of this pot already that's been created by Bonomo. If we turn a heart, we have to be prepared to face another large shell on the turn. Is there a world in which it could go call here, perhaps pick up an additional equity, and Bonomo could consider checking? Are we afraid of Makita having 2 pair already? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. The ace of hearts comes on the turn. Trips for Bonomo. The royal flush draw for Makita Badziakuski. What a turn card.
Yeah, and this is really brutal now for Makita because it's less likely that Bonomo has an ace. In his mind, he's, again, way ahead, way behind, and clearly has a little bit of equity. Bonomo likely to bet another street here on the turn, and it is fat. 145,000, Jeff. This is brutal for Makita, the milkman. Just being squeezed.
It's setting up to be a massive hand. And remember, earlier in the day, Makita Badziakuski in a big pot against Kathy Laney had to use all of his time banks. So he has no time banks behind.
Oh my
He has
goodness.
30 seconds to act on
right.
each street, or else his hand is dead.
I may see one there in front of him. I
Yeah,
can't tell.
I think those are just his
Oh,
cards.
dear.
Quads. Quads. Quads for Justin Bonomo.
This is just filthy. Makita now so handcuffed, so trapped. If he already didn't give Bonamo credit for an ace on the turn a lot of the time, now it's extremely unlikely on this sort of run out, the way this hand is played, and I think we could see a damn near million chip pot.
125.
Bonamo elects to go small here. Makita, only 30 seconds to act.
Yeah, and I just think Makita now inclined to just call. It saves him.
Right.
I thought Bonamo might pile. Boy, if he folds
10
this,
seconds to act.
I will lose my mind.
Yeah, he does make the call. He'll see the quads. It's the
Wow.
brutal run out for Makita. And Justin Bonamo is the first player at Super High Roller Bowl Bahamas to eclipse the 1 million chip mark.
Called in 2 spots. Alexi. Well, not a bad flop for Alexi.
Welcome.
Raises it up with ace jack, gets a couple of calls, flops a full house, first hand at the table.
Welcome to the table.
Yeah, like, easy game. And he's going to get some action here. Ben with ace 10. Ivan's going to hang around with his pair.
Uh-oh. Ivan's hunting for something he doesn't want.
Yeah. The old,
Ben's got himself in a pretty bad spot here as well. It's almost like too good to fold, and you just don't imagine your opponent's leading out with the full house.
right, I mean, Ben's hand just figures to be good here a lot. Thinking, but I can't seem to do anything but calling. Jeff, there's no reason to raise his hand.
No, he's definitely not raising. I think you almost see like you wanted to get out of the way. It's like something's up. Ivan's peeling as wide as 5s, though, so.
And, well, he picks up a raw flush draw, does
Whoa.
Ben on the turn. And this is only out. Yeah, the club's going to get him in trouble. Of course, an ace for chop.
This is some. Alexi's probably in his mind thinking, what could go wrong? Well, all of a sudden, I don't have the nuts, you know? There's a few hands that beat him. Well, there's the queen 10 of clubs, pocket kings. And he does check. I mean, it's interesting that he would check. Oh, my goodness. It's interesting he bets with that. Now he doesn't have to worry.
I like
Well,
it, right? He's supposed to slow down on that
Yeah.
card, isn't he? The clubs come in.
Yeah.
You know, Ivan's called from a small man. He can have a jack, he can have queen 10, he can have clubs. Ben's overcalled in the big blind. He can have all the club combos because he's never going to fold a suited hand in the big blinds in this action. I really like that check back in a theoretical sense, right? Alexi's just...
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, a guy with maybe clubs go for it now.
Oh, and they both checked him again. I mean, it's really hard for Alexi to see how he can get paid.
Right. I
You
guess
have to hope someone's got an ace. And
he's going for 40, 50,000.
yeah,
He's going big.
I like just going big here and just...
Yeah, hope the ace is
Someone's got an ace, you get paid. If they don't, you don't.
Imagine Ivan decides to rep the quads.
You can have them.
Yeah.
Peel from the small. Check call the flop. And Ben, of course, snapping with that ace. Welcome to the table.
Yes. Also, just got word here that big congrats to Paul Foix.